Okay?
Mr. President, to be clear, are you saying race
Oh
or
man,
gender played a
Trump
role
ain't
in this
going for
tragedy?
nothing, bro.
Incompetence
Oh God.
might have played a role. We'll let you
Listen,
know that.
check
But
him out. He ain't
we
playing.
want the most competent people. We don't care what race they are.
Straight up.
We want the most competent
We want the
people,
most
especially in
competent
those
people.
positions. And
Straight up.
you're talking about extremely complex things. They're not going to be very good at what they do, and bad things will happen.
Mr. President, there's been concerns about the amount of congestion out of DC airport. Do you think that there's too many flights coming out of that airport?
No, I think we need very smart people running the flights and
Very
doing
smart
it. You know, the ones that aren't good, when they'll either do one of two things: they'll have too many coming in and they can't handle it, or they'll have the people waiting up in the air, which everyone's been caught in that situation, and circling the airports for an hour, and that's no good either.
Mr. President, are you aware?
Military helicopter training flights that are flying around National Airport all the time, what's your view? Should they be pulled back?
It's fine if they're in the right locations and if they're not at the same levels. I mean, if a plane coming in is at 300 feet or 400 feet and a helicopter's training at 300 or
Damn
400 feet,
moron,
why would they
right?
be up
Calling out
500
morons.
feet
That's
higher?
what he doing.
So I certainly want, and that to a certain extent is the air traffic controller. Wait, please, wait just a second.
I feel like what happened last night was preventable.
I do, yeah. Oh, absolutely. And obviously, that was something that should not have happened. And we're not going to let it happen again. Yes,
Not
please.
gonna let it happen again. You heard.
On a slightly different subject, on your Canada and Mexico tariffs.
Lakers better win.
Included or excluded
Clearly
from these
good.
tariffs?
So we'll be announcing the tariffs on Canada and Mexico for a number of reasons. Number one is the
tariffs
people
on
that have
Canada.
poured into our country so horribly
Playing
and
with
so
us.
much.
And
Number two, the
Mexico.
drugs, fentanyl, and everything else that have come into the
Number
country.
two, the
Number
drugs.
three are the massive subsidies that we're giving to Canada and to Mexico in the form of deficits. And I'll be putting the tariff of 25% on Canada and separately 25% on Mexico.
Straight up.
And we will really have
25%.
to do that because we have very big deficits with those countries. Those tariffs may or may not rise with time.
Straight up. He ain't playing.
Because we get oil from
He ain't
Oil
playing
has got
around.
nothing to do with it as far as I'm concerned. Oil has nothing to do with it.
Oil has nothing to do with it. Stop trying to make it about something it's not about. Y'all know it ain't oil. That's why I like this nigga. He let them people come up in the White House, in the Oval Office, and ask him questions. Chillin'.
It depends.
Bring
but,
them in the
countries
lines
that won't
then.
take
Talk
back
the
their
goat. Talk that
criminals
talk,
that they sent
kid.
into
Yeah,
us, They
kid.
sent them
He
to
the
us. They put
goat.
them into the
He swing.
caravans
He the
and,
first
they
president
came in
that's
as
really
serious things, and they
swinging
were
his
sent by those
presidential
countries.
power.
Then they're going to be
The
met
rest of
very
these
harshly
niggas
with
act like
sanctions,
cowards.
etc.
I'm happy that we got a president that's really letting niggas know that I'm president. You feel me?
Not very much.
These niggas don't be
A lot
letting
of
you
the
go. What's
structure's
up?
already there,
What's
Shane.
SK? What's up? What's up, Jaden?
May have played a role. Are you
Onyx
aware of
YT, what's
any
up? Hey, I
performance
support
issues
you,
or
bro. That ain't
disciplinary
nothing, bro. I'll
actions that were
follow
taken
back, bro.
against anyone who was
You
working
subscribe,
the
I
tower last night
subscribe
or
back.
flying the plane?
Yeah.
No, and I hope that's not the case in this case, but certainly over the years it's been the case. And it's the
my
case
man
with
Trump
respect to
checking
protocols,
shit.
and it's the case with
Indonesia,
respect to
what's up,
circling for
y'all?
hours on end. You know, planes circle a lot, and they circle because the people bringing them down, these people that have to be very, very smart, and it's not based on anything other than the brain. We need the smartest people. We need
That's it.
both psychologically smart
What's
and
up,
just
criminally
brain
autistic? What's up, bro?
and we are going to have them in
Yeah,
our
OG.
in our control
That's what I'm
towers. We're gonna
saying. How
have-
people don't like.
We are going to have the most competent people in the country in
That's
our
it.
control towers.
It's
not
that
people
simple,
that are there
bro.
for any other reason.
OG. How will y'all not think that's his? How will y'all think that's not his position when he was the nigga that was on TV telling you you're fired? Help, and I'm from Baltimore. Facts. One thing about Trump, he gonna tell you exactly what's on his mind, how he feeling. It's no guessing. Exactly. That's you said it, criminally autistic. You called it, bro. That's the realest shit that I seen anybody write. I ain't gonna say it on YouTube because they be hating on me. But listen, Trump gonna tell you what he really think. He ain't gonna bullshit you, yo. And if he gotta bullshit you, I'm from Baltimore, helping hand Baltimore, Maryland. If he got a bullshit you, he gonna tell you like, well, look, man, this I don't think I should tell y'all that. Like I heard him say that for real because it's something that's redacted or whatever. He like, but I'm gonna get it opened up. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it another time. Like that's the type of deal he be on. You feel me? You say I sound like Tank? That's crazy. Tank sound like me. I'm older than Tank. Baltimore, bro. That's how we talk.
IRS agents hired under Biden to the border. What role do you see them playing?
Well, we'll see. I mean, I may do that, or I may use different people, but we're going to send more. We're going to give the Border Patrol some help. Although now, if you look, they've taken in the lowest number since my administration. The numbers are very low.
Numbers are very low.
Level we
See,
don't
they
need so
playing
much
around.
help.
He ain't
People
come to
don't
play
like
around.
come
He
because
gonna
if
make
they
you
come,
do
they're
your
not gonna
job.
make it in, and they're gonna be
What's
shut
up,
down.
Gino? Yeah, I'm having a good night, bro.
King and Jordan have both said that they won't take in.
Come on, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for me, man. Don't just come chat it up, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I'm trying to get to 500.
They will do it.
Help me out, man. Go ahead, hit that button, rock and roll with it.
They're gonna do it. Okay? We do a lot for them, and they're gonna do it.
Mr. President, you've offered over 2 million.
Hold up, y'all heard that?
Countries, for example.
They will do it.
What's up,
They will do
sis?
it.
How you feeling? I'm just listening to the president
They're
talk
gonna do
his
it.
talk, swinging his
We do a lot for
presidential
them, and
power.
they're gonna do it.
I know everybody don't agree with
over 2 million
all the
federal
stances of the
workers option
president.
to
Shit, I
resign
don't agree with all
immediately.
of them.
There
But
are 50,000 FAA
I'm just happy that
employees. Does this
America
tragedy give
is
you
the
reason to
strong country that we
reconsider
supposed to
that
be
option of
again. That's
resignation?
all. We
Because
gotta
it
have a
concerns
strong
about
representative.
staffing.
Whether you like
If people
Trump or
aren't
not,
going to work,
you can't
if they're
lie.
gonna come into
The
the
countries
office
don't
and
play with
report
Trump.
As per the date that you know what it is, everybody knows what the date is, it's been very well documented, then they're gonna be terminated.
Terminated. You heard me. He said everybody know what the date is. It's been very well documented, and you will be terminated. You know that. And they giving you a severance package. They gonna give you money all the way to like September or something. If you quit or whatever, they trying to make people quit. They trying to basically shave off the fat, bro. They trying to save a lot of money. That's all it's doing. Everybody should be down for that. It's government people, bureaucrat people that don't do shit, that get thousands of dollars a year, hundreds of thousands, to do nothing. A lot of them stay home, come to work once a motherfucking week. You feel me? Just to say they was there. Some of them come once a month. You feel me? So he's saying, oh, y'all gotta come back to work. And this all federal people. This ain't got shit to do with the everyday American that's working regular places. I mean, now the companies is picking up the same shit. Like DEI, if you hired for a quota, we getting rid of you. We don't need quota people no more. We need productive workers, people that's good at their job. That's it. Qualified applicants. And if you ain't that, you getting fired. That's it.
Many people take that offer. There could be shortages that could lead to
Then they'll
safety
be
issues.
replaced with
Yeah.
very competent people.
More
We have a lot of
competent
competent
people.
people in this country.
Have you spoken to
You
any?
see that? There's a lot of competent people in this country, man. We'll replace them with somebody competent. It's that easy. Let's
of the
talk.
families of the victims of the plane
I
crash?
don't want to comment on that.
Do you have a plan to go visit the site
I
or meet
have
with any of the
I have a
first
plan to
responders?
visit, not the site, because you tell me what's the
Make
site.
sure y'all like and
Or to
subscribe
meet
for
with the
me.
first responders down there?
I don't have a plan to do that, but I will be meeting with some people that were very badly hurt with their family member, obviously, but I'll be meeting with some of the families, yeah.
On birthright citizenship, sir, do you believe that there are 5 votes on a Supreme Court that would uphold your position?
One what?
5 votes on a Supreme Court.
What
that would-
position?
Birthright citizenship.
I think so, yeah. Look,
I think
birthright
so, yeah.
citizenship was, if you look back when this was passed and made, that was meant for the children of slaves. This was not meant for the whole world to come in and pile into the United States of America, everybody coming in and
Yeah,
totally
history lesson from the OG.
unqualified people with perhaps unqualified children. This wasn't meant for that. This was meant, when it was originally done, for the children of slaves. And that was a very good and noble thing to do, and I'm in favor of that 100%. But it wasn't meant for the entire world to occupy the United States.
So you don't see
Yeah,
any prior and
you
constitutional
heard
amendment
that?
would be-
I have
I
friends
just
who work
think
for
they will
government
end up
and they
winning
don't
that
want
court
to
in the
resign
Supreme Court.
with
I think
severance.
we're
They
gonna
want
win
to keep
that
their
case.
job.
And
Well, they
I
just
look
gonna
forward
have to
to
go to
winning it.
work.
This has been going
That's
on.
all,
We're
sis.
at that
As long
level,
as they
we're the
go to
only
work, they
country
good.
in the world that does this. There's
Fact.
no other country at this
DEI is
level.
bullshit.
There's no
There's
other
so many
country in the
black
world that
folk
does
think
it.
it's good
crazy.
for us, but we don't even benefit from it on a large scale. It's mostly Oh, that's why they tried to. I ain't gonna say it. They tried to ban, because you said something about the alphabet. I ain't tripping.
All I'm talking
I
about
understand,
is
bro. I'm
competence.
with you.
And we want in the
That shit ain't for us, for
in
real.
that particular position, we have to have the most competent people in our country because we're talking about lives.
Right.
Now, it may or may not have had to do, but I don't like the fact that the
want
helicopter was at
people-
the exact
I want shit to go back to like when I was a kid where people loved their job, like competent teachers. You get what I'm saying? Like my city don't have competent teachers. Like I just went to my son basketball game. It was coaching malpractice. You get what I'm saying? Like these people don't love their job. These people just go to work, and that's not good. That's not productive to America, bro. Where you just go to a career and treat a career like it's just a job, bro. People supposed to treat careers like careers. Like that's when people wanted to be doctors and people wanted to be firemen and people wanted to do those things for their career. People aspired to those things when I was a kid. Now you don't hear that. Like we're not gonna have no doctors. We're not gonna have no police, no firemen, no none of that in 10, 15 years, bro. These kids want to be podcasters, bro. They want to be podcasters, YouTubers. They want to do that. They don't want to have to go to work every day. And it's sad, bro. Like it's sad, bro. I feel bad for the moving forward, man. That's why we need people like Trump to make you understand that, yo, you gotta get you some money somehow, but you ain't gonna be able to sit in here doing nothing. If you in here sitting, you got to be doing something. There's ways to get some money when you in there sitting. So if y'all gonna be sitting, y'all gonna be figure it out. You feel me? But we still gonna need doctors and shit like that, bro. All the good doctors can't just get old and think they just gonna keep on practicing until they die. Like they gonna retire and then what?
same level as the airplane. The helicopter should have been 1,000 feet or 500 feet above it or something below it. The plane was at 300 to 400 feet, or the plane should have been stopped because the helicopter could have stopped. The plane can't be stopped, but the plane was on a schedule that was, it was along a track. They call it a track. And it's the same track that every other plane's used for many years. It was
That
going
old
down and
motherfucker
landing.
got wealth of knowledge,
And
yo.
the helicopter got in its way. And if the helicopter was higher or lower or stopped or turning left or turning right at a quicker time, I mean, it turned, but it turned when it was too late. A tragic story. So I don't know. Do you blame it on the air
Damn,
traffic?
they be getting mad, right? They be trying to play with my man Cognitive because he be doing the weave. When he get to doing this weave and he tell you a story that correlate with another story, but it all weave back into whatever he was talking about in the first place, you got to have you got to be good cognitively, because you could be talking about 3 stories in one and go back to it. That's hard. If you're an old man, you can forget that. Like, I find myself sometimes like, damn, what I was talking about. Like, I said all that to say what? Like, that happened. So, he an old nigga, but he's sharp, yo. He be having a lot of wealth of knowledge. Like, the more I get into politics and I see how much it take, yeah, I feel bad for them people too, sis. That shit bad. That was sad. And like I say, like, people don't get fired in this past regime. People wasn't losing their job. People was fucking dropping the ball all the time, and nobody was getting penalized. Nobody was taking the blame. So nah, fuck that. People gotta be held accountable now. Fuck that.
Traffic controller too, in addition to the pilots. Maybe the pilot's fault. They should have seen it. I would have thought they should have seen it. Because it was a plane that was loaded up with lights, and everybody, you can see it from Kennedy Center, you can see it very easily. So all I want is the most competent people in our country to be air
That's
traffic
all.
controllers. It's a very important position, and other positions too, by the way. We're not only talking about that, we're talking about
Yeah.
air traffic controllers, maybe in particular. They have to be brilliant with computers, brilliant with graphics. They have to be psychologically really, really smart.
Right.
And, there are a lot of people that
This
wouldn't be able
nigga
to
be
do
going
that.
out the cuff too, bro. Thank God that we got a president that can just go out the cuff, bro. This never happened in the last presidency of the last president never let the press come in the Oval Office. Look, I want to let y'all see how my man kicking it. He in the Oval Office just kicking it. Got niggas up in there deep. They posted up, letting them let them smell the history in the White House real quick. You feel me? This how he rocking.
Tariffs on Canada.
Ain't no paper right there for him to read off of. Ain't no
It's
teleprompter.
coming on the 1st, Saturday.
But no oil tariff, no oil tariffs.
And they let the leash off this time, cause he'd have carried it like this last time if they would have let him, but he was kind of trying to play the game because he didn't know. This time he know. He like, nah, fuck that. Y'all ain't gonna sabotage me this time. If I'm gonna burn, I'm
We
going
may or
down
may
like
not.
how
We're
I
gonna
want
make
to
that
go.
determination probably tonight on oil. Yeah, because they send us oil, we'll see. It depends on what the price is. If the oil is properly priced, if they treat us properly, which they don't. Look, Mexico and Canada have
Yeah,
never
you get to
been
talk
good
of
to
that
us in
talk.
trade. They treated us very unfairly in trade. And we will be able to make that up very quickly because we don't need the products that they have. We
Right.
have all the oil you need.
Right,
We have all the trees you need, meaning the lumber.
right.
We have more than almost anybody in
Right.
those two categories. In oil, we have more than anybody, and we don't need anybody's trees. We have to free up some of the trees.
See what I'm saying, bro? I miss that. That's how America's supposed to deal, bro. We not supposed to be caving. We not supposed to be giving all this money to Ukraine and giving all this money to Mexico. And what is y'all doing? Y'all, this shit is malpractice, bro. That's what my man had to get back in. He straight tell you, bro, we about to go up here. We gonna see what they talking about for this number. This ain't nothing but table talk, sis. You heard me. That's what we call that. That's hood table talk right there. He just breaking it down presidentially. I'm breaking it down for the layman, for the hood nigga. He's saying we gonna go holler at Canada, we gonna go holler at Mexico to get the oil. They got some oil. We'll buy it if it's at a good number. But if it ain't, fuck them niggas. Cause we got our own oil. We got more oil than them. We got our own trees. So they try and sell us lumber and shit. We don't really need that shit. But we'll buy it to help them out. But if you think you ready to tax us, fuck y'all. That's not how Biden and them was carrying it. Biden and them was letting them niggas tax us, but we don't even need this shit. We paying for this shit that we don't even need, and they just raising the price on us because we a dummy. We a big fish. That's what a nigga call it in the hood. When you got a sale that you can tax and whatever, yeah, that's a big fish. No, we ain't no big fish, nigga. We ain't no motherfucking whale. We here fucking kill a shark down here, so we don't need that shit y'all got. We got our own. Drop the number, or y'all keep that shit. That's the tip my man Trump on, and I support that.
Three areas that we have. We have great lumber in this country. We have to free them up environmentally, which I can do very quickly. But we don't need what they have. And for us to be subsidizing Canada to the tune of $175 billion a year.
We giving Canada $175 billion a year, is what the man just said. We don't have to get them that, bro. We don't need that shit, bro. That's the part that I'm saying that make it crazy. That's a lot of fucking cheddar, bacon, ham, bro. That's 175. That's Canada. Let's see what he say about Mexico.
And
And
subsidize.
then listen, this the part that people don't pay attention to. This nigga remember numbers, bro. Yo, remember numbers, bro. He sharp, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit you, bro. The boy sharp. He don't forget. I'm not gonna remember the price, yo. When you talk about billions of dollars, bro, how you know? Like, all right, when niggas owe you hundreds, thousands, whatever, all right, I guess. But you talking about countries, worlds, billions, companies, big pharma. There's so many billions involved, nigga. And you just be knowing it. And then you know who owed us. You know how many immigrants it was, how many million it was. You know, this nigga know numbers, bro. Like, I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Mexico to the tune of $250 billion, $300 billion a year.
300 billion for
And
Mexico.
Mexico is a method of China sending in its product. And
The nigga said we giving them 250 billion to 300 billion. That's Mexico. So $175 billion to Canada, and then 300 to Mexico. That's 475. That's $500 billion of shit we buying that we don't need, and they taxing us for it because they can. That's why they taxing us for it, because they can. We ain't have a president that had balls big enough to say, man, I'm not paying that, bro. Y'all out of pocket. You get what I'm saying? Trump, like, bro, listen, he breaking it down for niggas so that y'all can know what was really happening. We wasn't getting this, bro. This shit is refreshing to get the president to kick it and talk his shit without no paper, without nobody fucking pulling the cord in his back and making him say shit and he falling asleep and, bro. America is back, baby. That's the feeling that everybody got right now. And they still hating on them on CNN, but a lot of them niggas ready to lose their job. So keep hating on that man on CNN telling lies. You're gonna lose your job.
And Mexico is a method of China sending in its product. And with China, I'm also thinking about something because they're sending fentanyl into our country. And because of that, they're causing us hundreds of thousands of deaths.
Y'all heard that. You gotta listen what he say, cause he tell you exactly where he at. He don't cover that shit. He said with China, as soon as he mentioned China, cause he was talking about China real quick, saying Mexico, that's a way for China to get their products in on the slide, whatever. But matter of fact, China, I'm thinking about something, cause they sending that fentanyl over here that's causing us deaths. He ain't tell you what he thinking of, but he said he thinking about something. When as soon as he mentioned China, that shit sparked the chord. That's why I say he really be telling you what he thinking at this very moment. He not, shit ain't scripted. He don't know what they about to ask him. He start going out the cuff.
And with China, I'm also thinking about something because they're sending fentanyl into our country. And because
What
of
you
that,
think
they're
he
causing
thinking?
us hundreds of thousands of deaths. So China's going to end up paying a tariff also for that. And we're
There you go. China gonna end up paying a tariff for that. Niggas not playing with y'all, bro. Like, he know what the one thing that hurt is when you hit him in the pocket. Got to hit him in the pocket, baby. Gotta hit him in the pocket. That's where it hurts.
in the process of doing that.
Mr. President.
We'll make that determination what it's going to be, but China has to stop sending fentanyl into our country and killing our people.
Straight up.
Israeli media has reported that conversations between Netanyahu's government and the White House have signaled that the U.S. may be about to pull its troops out of Syria. Have you made a decision to
I don't know who said that. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
they
who
was
said
trying to
that.
get 'em
but
in some
we'll make a
bullshit.
determination on that.
It'll be with that.
We're not involved in Syria. Syria's its own mess. They got enough messes over there. They don't need
Gangster
us.
shit right there, bro. That's what I love about our president right there, bro. Listen, for years I hear people say, why are we over there getting involved in their war? Why are we over there? But you heard my man say, man, Syria, don't ask me about no goddamn Syria. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. They got their own bullshit going on. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Whatever. Like, that's, look.
We'll make a determination on that. We're not involved in Syria. Syria's its own mess. They got enough messes over there. They don't need us involved in
They
everything.
don't need us involved in every war. You heard.
At the control tower at DCA last night. You're aware of.
Well, that's part of competence right there. They shouldn't have that happen. Right there is what I'm talking about. Competence would be you're not going to have a shortage. But if you had the right people, you wouldn't need as many people either.
Do you know if there was a shortage last night or not?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
He
You're
trying
telling
to
me
catch a
something.
gotcha moment. He said, you know, if it was
You
a
had not
sword.
spoken to Putin about this.
Now
When
you
was the
wanna
last
talk
time you
about
spoke
Putin.
with him? And has President Xi responded to your ask to help put pressure to end the war in Ukraine?
I won't comment on either of them. But
Okay.
We're doing very well with regard to both.
Okay. You heard how he carried it? That's what I'm saying. That's a real nigga right there. They said, have you spoke to Putin recently, or when the last time you spoke to Putin? And then they said, and when you spoke to Chi? I mean, whatever, the Chinese nigga. I forgot his name. Chi, Young, whatever. Have you spoke to them niggas, basically? And then they said, are y'all talking about how's it going as far as moving, getting toward end the war? He straight tell you, I'm not commenting on that, but yeah, as far as moving the war, everything going positive. So he probably talked to them niggas earlier, but that's the shit. He gonna tell you off the rip, like he ain't gonna beat around the bush. Well, we wouldn't have. It's been the team. They have not been correlating with the correlation of talking to Vladimir Putin, and he ain't doing all that. He gonna keep that shit a bean. Yeah, I ain't commenting on that, but we about to get the war dealt with positively, straight up. Like, it's, you can't ask for more than that, bro. If he tell you I ain't commenting on that, that mean that's confidential, classified, that shit that we ain't supposed to know about. But knowing him, if he not telling you, then that's enough to tell you, is what I'm saying. Because he don't give a fuck. If he could tell you, he would tell you. That's the type of nigga he is. He ain't telling you because it's part of his job, his oath. So if it's classified information, and then if he can get it unclassified, that's what he'll do. But if it's some shit like that, you're not ready to bait me into one. What you mean, when the last time I talked to Vladimir and Chi? Man, I'm not commenting on that. But as far as the war, yeah, we gonna work that out. That's what getting worked out.
That Xi might ask of you in order to give that help, pressure to disavow potential Taiwan independence. Is that something that you would ever do?
We never discussed it.
You had said earlier that we would get more details about the victims on the plane. Can you give more on that now?
I have a lot of details, but it's something that'll be released to you also at the appropriate time. No, I have the full details.
There were a lot of young people.
See what I'm saying? Kept it a bean with y'all. Yeah, I got the details, but yeah, it's not really one of them things that I need to be out here putting these people's name in the press. Let me release all this shit at appropriate time. Talk to these people's family, shit like that. Like, you gotta, it's not about to just give you the names. You got these people blasted all on the news now, and I ain't even told their families what's going on. No, I got the information because I'm the big dog. Y'all get it when it's appropriate. And that's how the president's supposed to walk, bro. That's how the president's supposed to talk, bro. That's what I'm saying. Trump's whole mission is to take out the if anybody ever seen Scandal, if they remember that the president really wasn't the man in charge. The man in charge was Olivia Pope Father the whole time. He was in charge of the deep state. B1, B12, or B1, B3, whatever, something like that. B something. B24, B27, I can't remember. But whatever it was, they was in charge for real. And the president was just a figurehead. Trump know that now from his first go round, that's how this shit worked. So this time, my man like, nah, we gonna dissemble that figurehead shit and we gonna let it be known that I'm that guy. He got a press secretary that's a young, feisty junk. She 26, 27, young, feisty, off the clip. First day, she ain't got no book. She just straight answering questions and standing on business. And she ain't even really gonna have to do much because he gonna come out and make his own. He making it his point to go out here and talk to y'all every day about anything that's going on in the world. Let you know that he is in tune. So I ain't lose my people because I'm still out here looking at the everyday man, the shit that's going on. You get what I'm saying? Not to mention, he's signing executive orders like he's signing autographs. He just Donald Trump, D. Trump, DJ Trump, just going crazy with the autographs. That's what I'm ready to call him. He's signing autographs now. They're not even executive orders no more at this point. But my point is, he making it a point to talk to the people every day so he can let you know, like, yeah, we got a confident, competent, strong leader now. A nigga that's, y'all can ask me, go ahead, come on in, bring your friends in, come into the Oval Office, ask your questions. I got you. And ain't nobody in there with him except for probably Secret Service just standing around. He ain't got no puppet nigga in the back, no puppet master in the back of him.
Great athletes, great skaters, very sad situation from numerous countries. Thank you very much, everybody.
Right, that's how you end that. Thank you very much,
Signing
everybody.
that presidential memo inside of the Oval Office.
Presidential
There
memo.
Aviation safety coming from this tragedy that we.
That's what I'm saying, bro. President Biden wasn't doing that, bro. Biden wasn't coming out addressing them people like that. Trump understand what it means to have a powerful leader right now. Like, the country need a powerful leader, bro. That's all I'm saying. And that's more people who voted for him And he got a mandate because of it. That's why. That's why he got a mandate, because y'all exposed Biden. And not only did y'all expose Biden, y'all exposed the Democratic Party. Because y'all been hiding them. Y'all was hiding them. Listen, bro, I try to use sports analogies for just about everything. You know how when you playing basketball, you got 5-on-5 and you got 5 players on that team. You got 1 kid on this team. He can shoot, but he can't really do nothing else. Or if he's small, say you're a small guy, now he's the smallest guy on the court. When we go down, it's 5-on-4 for real. But we can hide them. We just do so much. We had so much going on that you don't really get to pay him no mind. We try to get the ball before he can even have to guard his man. If his man get the ball, trap, get it. You gonna do something to hide him. You get what I'm saying? That's what they did the whole time. They carried him. He was a dead body, and they just walking, keeping him alive. That's basically what they did the whole time.
We have new breaking details in the tragic helicopter crash over the Potomac. We're getting reports of air traffic control staffing issues at Reagan National Airport at the time of the collision.
Like the video, man. Share the video for me. Y'all get me in the
Park with more. Mark.
Jesse, good evening to you. We learned moments ago that debris removal is going to begin tomorrow, that DC Fire and EMS will have their crews out tonight, pretty much as security, just to make sure that the wreckage remains where it is. But then tomorrow, they'll begin the process of moving it as they continue with this recovery operation. American Airlines has its CEO in town, and you can imagine there are so many different federal agencies that are just beginning to come through, trying to piece together exactly what happened. It was almost 24 hours ago, Jesse, when this whole incident began.
Y'all keep in mind, it's great, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. I'll be back. Rocking out. You heard me. Thanks for rocking out with me. Peace.